Hey everybody, my name's Ed. New School Comic Book Reviews. Okay, I've been out of town for about a week or so I really haven't been able to read. Uh, I'm a little bit behind, I should say, on the most recent stuff. I did shoot a review video of an older video of more of a retro review, so I'll probably put that up either either tomorrow or the next day. I'll get it up like within the next couple of days. I might have to tweak it just a little bit. Um, let's see here. I had that. I have an idea for another video, or may not put that one up. And I did go to the comic book store today, so I did get a kind of a small stack of comics, or it's about the average stack, I should say. But I haven't had a chance to read them in depth. I've kind of skimmed through them or whatever. But I'll still show you what I got. Okay. So, back to the Steel Reserve this week. So, okay, so let's just jump into it. So first, what do we got here? Shield, The Shield, I should say. The Shield #2, written by Chris Topher, and the art is by. Oh no, written by. What did I say? Oh no, I said this wrong. It's written by Adam Christopher and Chuck Wendig, and the art is by Drew Johnson and Ray Schneider for the first half of the comic, and then for the second half, it's Al. I can't say this name. Barry Anuvo. Anuvo? It's Barrionuevo. Okay, this comic took a real long time to come out. Kind of skimmed through it, and I actually kind of like the art in this one a little bit better than the art in the first issue. Um, just skimming through it, looks like it's pretty fun. I can't remember if I mentioned this before, but this lady here is like a police detective, and she looks like Tracy Toms. Tracy was She was a supporting cast member of that Cold Case series that was on CBS, and then she was in Grindhouse, the Quentin Tarantino movie, and then she was also in Rent. So there's that. Okay, so there's that. I was going to say something. What was I going to say about this? Oh no, nothing deep. Just that been reading Black Hood. I think Black Hood's a really great comic. I like the story for Hangman, but I don't really like the art. I wish the art was better. And here they show you the variant covers. I watched Sleepy Reader's video a little bit earlier today. He was talking about Steve Rude. And here's the Steve Rude variant. I really wish I was able to get that, because that just looks really super awesome cool, you know. But there's that. Um, Bitch Planet #7. All right, finally we're back to the normal art by Valentine DeLandro, who's the regular artist. And yeah, I haven't read it in detail, but it doesn't seem like there's a lot of plot going on. Like I said, I'll have to read it. It looks like it's just kind of slow burn stuff going on. But yeah, I basically like the comic. Reader 1717 was talking about how she always goes to the essays in the back, the little columns. Sometimes I read them, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just kind of skim through them or whatever. I saw this one, and I skimmed through it. I'm gonna have to go back and give it a careful read. One thing that stood out was this quote here about the archetype of the strong black woman. But when you say it out loud, it sounds like a patriarchal fantasy, doesn't it? So I don't know. I guess it depends. It depends on if you're talking about this, strong black female as being Pam Grier and Coffee versus being a strong female like, I don't know, Oprah or somebody. You know what I mean? It depends. It depends on how you interpret that sort of thing. Um, but that's a whole nother video all in itself. So also got Super Zero #3. Spider Woman #4. Spider Woman goes into labor. And I'm hoping we get to, well, what issue is this? #4. I hope we find out who the father is pretty soon, or what the whole deal is. I hope they don't try to drag it out for like a year or whatever. But okay. Power 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 Man and Iron Fist #1 by David Walker, and the art is by Sanford Green. Just going online, the art is kind of divisive for some people. I like it. It's really really stylized, really fluid looking. But I've seen a lot of people kind of criticize it as being, I don't know, too indie or too cartoony or too scratchy or whatever. But yeah, I actually kind of like it. It's visually appealing to me. That's me, just speaking for myself. So I'm really looking forward to giving this a deep read. Also, Stray Bullets #12. For some reason, I was under the impression that it was going to end this issue, but it says March. Stray Bullets, Sunshine and Roses #13. Asked for it March the 9th. So I don't know why I got the idea that it was supposed to end this issue, but I thought it was. I don't know. Okay. I Hate Fairyland #5. This is pretty much the end of at least this arc. There may or may not be other stories coming up soon, or coming up in the future, I should say. But yeah, this is pretty much it for this, like I said, this first arc. And there's even an ad for the collected storyline. So yeah. On June 4th, 1913, Judge Carpenter sentenced Jack Johnson to a year and a day in federal prison. And we also have Astro City 32, which, let's see here, it's Return of Steel Jack and a Lady from His Past. And it's just funny because Steel Jack is basically Robert Mitchum. I'm trying to find a good picture. I don't know if you can tell from this picture. But he's pretty much Robert Mitchum. Oh, here's a good full-on shot right here. As Johnson told the story, he enlisted the aid of Ruth Foster. And yeah. And I also got Poison Ivy #2. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Like I said, I'm going to air another video in the next day or two. Then after that, it'll probably be time for new comics again. So I'll probably be able to kind of catch up with everything. And I may do a little bit more in-depth reviews of some of the things I've got here, as well as the newer comics. Okay, so that's it. I got to thank you very much for listening, and everybody have a great day.